Yeah, so I used stencils. I drew and then cut the stencils out to create both the side images and the animals themselves. I was gonna use gesso, but with the weather conditions and it gonna be outside and stuff, so I didn't want to do that. But everything's hand drawn.
Beautiful.
I do the spray painting first, and then draw it all in, and it's all freestyle.
Oh, I like it. It's beautiful.
Got most of it. Yeah, I just got it laid in the City Weekly stencil, which I'm gonna cut with this. I'm gonna probably put that in, and I gotta finish the front here, and then I'm gonna go in and put the City Weekly on the back, on top of the corn stalks here. But this is the rhino. I call it a zoo stand. This is gonna like newsstand, but zoo stand, kind of Dolly-esque style animals with the tall legs. It's kind of hidden pictures. The numbers on the side represent nothing. It's for people with ADD. It's to make out their birth date, their age, the date, whatever. It's for people that just have wandering eyes. I've worked for Quicksilver, K2, Patriot Snowboards, many companies, mostly snowboard related. This is a print of the piece I did for Quicksilver. This is actually, the original was on a 40-inch by 40-inch piece of foam board, and this is worldwide. This coat is sold all over the world, and it's in a couple movies. Art of Flight is one of the. It's in that film. It's in a Tony Hawk's Red video game. Yeah, this is my company name, my studio name, Ruckus. I got that nickname in Seattle long time ago, just for causing a ruckus. I always just want to be able to sustain being able to do what I do. I don't really need a car. I don't really need a big house. You know, it'd be nice, but just as long as I can pay my way and be able to paint, you know, it's all I really care about. It, taking on small projects and interesting projects has always been really the most fun thing to do. Like the plane I'm painting for the Air Force right now. I go out and I'm doing the nose art on a KC-135 refueling plane for the National Guard. And just a different medium, just a different, you know, idea, which is what keeps it fun.
Hi, my name is Annastasia, and I came on this project a little bit late, but I have my finished art out of the box project here in my car. I'm a printmaker from Salt Lake City, Utah, so a lot of what I did on the box was make woodblock prints and paste them up onto the box. I knew once I heard about the project that I wanted to do something that's kind of continuous with the themes I've been dealing with, and I knew I wanted it to be a print, which is a little bit less traditional than mostly the painting that I've seen on these boxes. And I measured out the box and made prints so that I could wheat paste it on, which is a really traditional way for printmakers to kind of get their work out there and wheat paste around the city.
What's wheat paste?
It's sticky acrylic medium that you can easily stick paper to any surface outside. So a lot of people, you'll see it on buildings or just around the city is almost a type of graffiti or street art. A lot of what I do in my artwork is kind of the intersection between city and nature. And so I kind of use the two panels to do kind of like a city view and then also more of the nature. And I kind of took inspiration from the Walker Center and changed it into the City Weekly sign. So the elk and the antlers creating kind of like little worlds of their own is something I deal with a lot in a lot of my other printmaking. So I knew I wanted it to be on there somewhere to kind of be realized as a Annastasia piece.
You got some astronomy on there too.
Yes, and I thought that was perfect for City Weekly because I've always liked their astrological readings. So people will be able to open it here, still see the coyotes. Yes, they're talking. It's almost as if they have thought bubbles coming out of their mouths. So I just graduated from the University of Utah in printmaking just recently.
Yeah, everything's hand drawn on these poster boards, and then I hand cut them. And generally the product I sell my pieces on is wood that I cut down by hand as well. Now this color, instead of a black, we're going to go ahead with a surgical green, which I picked up at the local Uprock on State Street and 4th. Seem to have the best quality for the best price. And I shopped around a lot. I love when you get those splatters. It's like air bubbles in hand-blown glass. It's a nice sign of handmade ingenuity here.
Wow, she's gorgeous.
It was an amazing experience. I love doing stuff for the city, especially when the city reaches out to local artists. I'd like to be a part of that. Going into it, I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do, and it just all came together exactly how I could have hoped for. A couple classic images I do. I try to do an early Americana style mixed with a street art style. Kind of like a street art for collectors, really.